This is really the Fighter and the Kid.
Come on, baby.
Nice
Let's do
shoes, dude. What's up with your bootsy boots? Are those Danner boots?
I don't know who Jeffrey Dahmer is, but these are Brunt boots.
They're what?
They're sponsor of the show, Brunt.
Brunt.
Dude, they sent them. I've had them for a while. You would love them because the inside is so comfortable.
I like those.
They feel like my Jordans.
They're a sponsor?
Yeah.
Where's my pair?
They don't want you affecting their sales.
What do you mean?
Because they go, you can only wear these boots if you bench over 225.
Dude, I bench, man.
Dude, bring up the thing our boy Catherwood just posted. Mm-hmm. I tried reposting it, but I think Instagram's
He was supposed to work out with me the other day in Austin.
You ever worked out with Mike?
He's a beast. That guy's strong.
Mike's a savage.
He's a savage, right?
Yeah, savage.
Savage. He looks like
You know how I used to be addicted to like meth and stuff and
he's
chicks?
addicted now to exercise?
Now he's addicted to weights.
Oh, he is.
And he's been sober, I don't know, 30 plus years.
So homeboy's strong.
Mike?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you're in for a rude. Yeah, Mike's
I'm in for a rude awakening.
He's a shaved chimpanzee.
Yeah. Well,
You think that body
guys.
just came out of nowhere?
Yeah, I'm around a lot of those guys.
Yeah, play this. There's approximately 1.3 Americans can bench 225. So it says 1 out of 100 guys can do it.
I can do 145 like I did that 15
I
times.
would fucking hope so.
Yeah. But I can do that 15
135,
times, so I think I could do 225. And by the way, I can't do it 15 times. I don't know if that's true. No? I can do it 10. No, I could probably do one.
It's not a big deal. It's just not your
Well, it is a big deal because I'm going to do it now.
I don't want to take sides, but first off, Sharpe's a fucking freak. He puts up videos of him just. I comment, you know what I'm talking about, Brendan. I fucking DM'd you the other day. Sharpe's freakishly strong. But Bryan is, and I can't believe I'm saying this, is very gifted genetically. He's lean and he moves really well. He's actually pretty strong.
I love Mike.
My money's on Bryan. Bryan
Yes!
bench 225.
Mike!
That's my vote.
But then,
I will help you, Bryan. Let's go.
look, I will help you. So my thing is to him, and
Love
me
Mike.
and him been
Love
talking in
Mike.
DMs. I'm like, well, we got to put a cap on it. Like, is this a 2-year project?
No. I do it. I'll do it. I'm getting weaker, not stronger as I get older.
I know.
So I got to get to work.
Like now.
So
leave the podcast right now and start benching.
Yeah, so Daddy's going to go with, I'm going to get on that straight bar. Once I figure it out, we'll start with 180. I'll bang that out.
185, dude. That's how I
185.
know you don't bench.
Right? 185,
yeah.
I'll bang that out. Bang that out. I've been using just dumbbells. We'll bang that out and we'll work up to it. Everybody calm down.
Yeah, Mike can definitely help you. He knows it. He knows his shit. He can help you.
Yeah.
But I need a
225
cap.
is a lot. It's actually
not
a lot
though, dude.
for me.
You could do it.
We'll see. We'll see.
You could do it.
I don't know. Now I'm a
lot.
little nervous because it's
But even when you're like, I can do 130. Would you say 135 for
145,
15?
yeah.
For 15? Like,
Yeah.
I can't do 15.
yeah. No, I've done it like 11 recently.
Close. And if you're pushing, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's like on Rogan. I told him, he goes, how many times do you do 225? And the most I've ever done is 40.
So many times.
It's so many times.
I 100% believe it.
Oh, yeah. But
I actually saw you do, but not to interrupt you, but I did see with my own eyes you do, I think you did 32 pull-ups.
Yeah, I did.
And you're a big
Yeah.
guy. And you
Well,
did them, and they weren't kipping pulls.
no. Yeah. So then I did 225 this morning 34 times. So I'm 6 off from my ultimate
Damn.
goal.
How many
But
times?
36. But I just got to get this bicep back. One hundo, and
get
I
to
think the
100.
4 I can crank out.
That's a lot of, so you did it 34 times.
36. I'm sorry, 36.
You did 36.
36. I'm 4 off.
You did 36 times.
36 this morning. I'm 4 off.
That is a lot of weight. I know. I mean, that's pretty amazing.
And when I said 40 on Rogan, I was like, I don't know about right now. Like, what if Rogan was like, oh, do I get a gym in the back? Let's do it right now.
No, you can do it.
I can do
I think
it.
It's fair.
But yeah.
It's fair. You're
In that exact moment,
you are a freak.
35. I should have said 35.
You are a freak. You're very strong. I know.
I've just
I
been
knew you were
doing it
very.
and I don't like, but that thing, because like I've worked out with bodybuilders, like people that you think are jacked and they're not very strong, man.
Yeah.
There's a difference between being bodybuilding, like big,
Yes,
and then
yes.
being straight up strong.
Yes.
There's a few guys that have both, but in general, like the bodybuilders I worked out with aren't that strong,
They're
man.
not, yeah.
Not like an athlete. It's just different because you're lifting for purpose and they're lifting for.
I will
the
also
looks.
say that a lot of bodybuilders who would come into jiu-jitsu back in the day, they didn't feel
Horrible.
strong.
No,
and then
they're strong. At first, they
not
grab you. You're
balanced.
like, oh, you're a little bit like, oh, damn,
Yeah.
there's a lot of power there. And then it goes so fast.
It goes so
It's
fast.
like if you're in a video game and you're using all your power and it goes, zoo, zoo, zoo.
Now-
theirs goes.
Yeah. Then a guy who works with construction with bricks, and he's Mexican, and he's built like a square, he looks like the letter H.
Brother, I was just thinking about this the other day.
unreal.
There's a guy at the Grace Academy. He was a bricklayer, and he was a purple belt.
There you go.
And he had a knee bar. And I could get through it. You name it. You would know these black belts. I could get through all of them. And I would get to him. I'd be like, fuck. He's a purple belt. And he's maybe 220, but bricklayer.
That's
and
right.
had a hell of a knee bar.
With wrists, right?
Oh, bro. He would grab, it was like a C-lock, just clunk. And you're like, Jesus
And
Christ.
that's on you.
Oh, yeah. And that's all his whole thing was knee bar. And I was just like, he was I would like watch him
your
out the corner of my
kryptonite?
eye. No, he never got me. He got me the first time we went. I learned to move.
But you had to mind your P's and Q's.
buddy.
You had to mind your P's and Q's.
Oh, no, the whole thing, I wasn't fucking him, and he's a purple belt. I wasn't fucking him up the whole time. It was me defending him, getting a hold of my knee.
Wow.
And if he got a hold of anyone's knee, he
Wow.
probably knee barred 15 guys before he got to me.
Wow.
He was-
Really?
yeah, he's just,
He would just pull it across his body.
anything like you ask him to do a standard arm bar or, omoplata, not his thing. The knee, if he got his dick beaters on your leg,
He was that
it was
strong.
game over, dude.
He was.
I was thinking about him this morning. I'm like, God, I wonder what he's doing.
Wow.
What are you doing?
That was a guy I remember in at Street Sports, and he had wrists that were this thick. And that dude, I've never, and I'm not a strong guy, but he was stronger than everybody by such a margin.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that he was a great athlete. You couldn't do anything with it.
He just built like that.
Yeah. Built different.
Like I'll post my 225, whatever is 27 times and 315, then 225, 20 something times. And people are like, I can't believe how strong you are, because you don't look it. I'm like, well, how should I look? You want me to
Yeah.
look like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah. Did I ever
Arnold,
tell you-
Arnold wasn't benching that.
No.
He was jacked out of his fucking
Bring up
mind.
the
though.
guy, a stuntman, Joe Ordaz. Great guy. Let me show you. So Joe Ordaz, who I met when I was doing Death Valley, and he played that guy right there. Now he's a black belt in judo, I think. But I was young. I was like, I don't know, in my late 30s or something, whatever. And I had to chase him because he was a zombie. And he's probably 6'2", 220, just a really big kind of like, just not defined, but just big. And I couldn't believe how fast the guy was. I couldn't believe how much faster he was as a runner. And then I had to do all these stunts where I had to throw him over my back. And
It's a lot, right?
it was, well, he
He's
was
dense.
just so much stronger than me.
He's dense.
Yeah. He's just so much stronger. Just a different weight class.
It's just different. But my kids are
the
the same thing too. It's like if you grab Bosty, or especially if you grab Tiger, you
Yeah.
go to lift him, like, what the fuck? He's just so dense, dude.
Dense,
He's
man.
so dense.
I have what's called bird bones.
Yeah, you're built like
That's
a
fine.
bird. Yeah, you're for flying.
I'm made for flying.
If there's a war, you gotta,
Go,
you gotta
go,
fly.
go. When
You
the
gotta
big
fly.
dogs show up, I go.
You fly.
You hear that? You
You
hear this?
alert.
You hear this? And then I get up on the tree and I'm like, "Hey guys,
Yeah. Be safe down there.
that's what a guy told me." He goes, "Dude, you're not a bear, you're not a dog, you're a cat, and it's fine. Just stay up on that wall." And I was
Cats are
like,
smart though, man.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, but these boots, I don't know if you've seen what's going on with Nike. It comes out they were funding kids' transgender program.
Who?
So there's a big
company was
Nike. Nike
Nike.
came out. Nike's funding transgender.
But they were
Kid
also running.
experiments.
Weren't they also running ads? No, they weren't running ads. Somebody else was running ads about it. Yeah, because Nike had men in their bathing suits
Well, of course, they went all woke, which is I'm like, all right, whatever.
and funding children who are now all trying to detransition.
Well, they were funding an experiment on children with transgender medicine. So Nike's been a big funder of that. So I was like, you know what? Today's a good day to break out the brunts, right?
You're not going to see me wear Nikes.
Well, my thing, it's like Clay Travis did a whole rant on it. Yeah, I posted this.
A puberty blocker study. Love Clay Travis.
Yeah, he's our boy. My thing is, I'm Mr. Nike. I got all the Travis Scotts, I got all the Jordans. What the you're funding transgender kid programs? You know how dangerous that is? And then Tiger only wears Nikes. What the fuck am I
also
going to do?
irreversible.
What am I going to do?
It's immoral.
So I got to fucking go to New Balance now for Tiger? I got to order New Balance today? His practice tonight.
Utterly insidious, Nike would bankroll a long-term study on prepubescent athletes, effectively turning children into political.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
I get nuts with this stuff.
When's the last time you saw me in boots, Brian?
I have not seen you in.
No, I saw this. I'm like, I'm not wearing Nike today.
I can't wear Nike now if that's the case. They better make it right. They better make it right the way the Catholic Church has to make what they did to little kids right.
That's never happening.
They got to make it right. Otherwise, go fuck yourself.
I mean, it doesn't really affect you. You don't really rock Nikes, but my whole family does.
But I was wearing my Nikes yesterday. My grape kicks. I like them.
Yeah.
I like the way they look. But if I have to go somewhere else, I will. I promise.
I know. I got to tell Tiger I can't wear his Travis Scott's.
Wow.
I'll just tell him, like, hey, buddy, you see those Nikes? Well, that company, your friend Zach, they want Zach to be a Maria. That's why we're not wearing those. And they're funding it.
Wow.
Hopefully that breaks down.
Riley Gaines said that. She goes, Riley Gaines was like, corporations stick to making products, not picking culture war sides. But with Nike, a company that's proudly shown the disdain for America, women, and now apparently children, I won't hold my breath. Fuck Nike. You guys funded the most immoral thing I can think of.
I think we need to wait a little bit until more facts come out, right?
You're right.
Right?
Thank you. I get a little heated.
Yep.
Get a little heated about this transgender.
We gotta wait. We gotta wait. I'm not gonna burn all of them yet.
Yeah.
It was like the whole Bud Light thing with the Mulvaney.
Did you see what this woman who testified in front of Congress, where she was talking about what was really going on at these children's hospitals, where they were doing surgery, they were putting these children on cross-sex hormones. That was irreversible. You've got a whole generation of children who are trying to now go back and they can't.
Poor kids, man.
It is disgusting.
Those parents should be in prison.
It is. So should the doctors. Everybody who pushed this, and so should the ideologues that push this stuff from their colleges.
Makes me feel sick.
Don't put me in charge. It'd be a bad day for them.
It'd
be a bad day for them. Trust me.
I don't fuck with it.
Brennan, let's take a little break. I want to talk to you about Stash.
Oh, I like to save money because this podcast is brought to you by Stash. Saving and investing can feel impossible, but with Stash, it's just a reality. It's easy.
It's not just an investing app either. It's a registered investment advisor that combines automated investing with dependable financial strategies to help you reach your goals faster. They provide you with personalized advice on what to invest in based on your goals, or if you want to just sit back and watch your money go to work, you can opt into their award-winning expert-managed portfolio that picks stocks for you.
Stash has helped millions of Americans reach their financial goals and start at just $3 per month. Don't let your savings sit around. Make it work harder for you. Go to get.stash.com/fighter. That's
get.stash.com/fighter.
.stash.com/fighter. See how they can receive $25 towards your first stock purchase and view important disclosures. That's get.stash.com/fighter. Paid non-client endorsement, not representative of all clients and not a guarantee. Investment advisory service offered by Stash Investments LLC and SEC registered investment advisor. Investing involves risk. Offer is subject to T's and C's. Chin, you're a boot guy. You like my boots? When I say the inside,
I actually like those.
When
boots.
I say the inside's comfortable, bro,
you said you're gonna give me a pair, right? Or
what
you
are they
gonna
called?
find out?
Brunts. They're fantastic.
Brunt, I need a pair.
I run 12, 13, so yeah.
Brunt, don't send Brian a pair till he benches 225.
10.5. I'll bench. I'm going to do the bench in those Brunts.
That'd look
That's what I'm going to do.
weird, but
I'm going to do that.
you don't really watch TV, but The Last of Us, episode 2,
Can I be honest with you? You know what I'm into?
guys.
Yep. I am into guys, but also
Please don't be something old.
I get it now.
Please don't be something. If you say
No, I watched Temptation Island, the last season, and I will say that those shows like
they write
Love
your
is
brain.
Blind.
Yeah, I watch all that.
Well, what's good about them?
It's called a waste of time.
But it also does kind of highlight relationships and the dynamics and how that works. Like when couples go to. Have you seen Temptation Island?
Yeah, but those are younger kids. You know.
Yeah, they're like in their 20s.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
You're going there. You're engaged, are you? And then they get the hottest people.
Yeah, but these young, what are they supposed to do? They gotta get their dicks wet, and then it's like, oh, it didn't work out. Oh, because you have a 10 who's trying to suck you off.
Some dude is like, these two girls are like, we're gonna break them. They just show up.
Yeah, Love is Blind is better because these are actually at least in their 30s.
I know,
and
but
they
here's the
work,
problem with
and,
Love is
and they're
Blind.
looking for love so bad, and they're like, I have a bad picker, so I'm gonna go based off personality. But then, we're physical creatures, men and women.
This is what I'm saying.
So you have a type. So when a tall girl who's athletic, who's gorgeous, who worked in the NFL picks the small guy because personality, and it doesn't work out. Yeah, because that's not your person.
I'll see this wonderful connection, but I'm looking at the girl or whatever, and I'm like, or the guy, and I'm like, that's not going to work.
That's why I watch it though.
It's just
I watch it for the honeymoon phase in the beginning when they can't see each other.
And you like the reveal,
and then the disaster after. That's why I watch it.
Okay.
That's why. You know what? I watch it for about 4 episodes, and I'm like, I check out. I'm like, I'm out. But dude, I can't spoil it because I just watched it last night. But season 2 of Last of Us is some of the best TV you'll ever see.
Is that right?
One of the main characters dies. I don't think I'm going to continue to watch it because the show is a little woke. They have the little girl arm barring this grown man and like beating him up in the beginning. The girl who kills the main character, you're just like, all right, I got it, man. They check all boxes. One of the main characters in a wheelchair, black chick with her head shaved.
I got a friend who will remain nameless, big director, and was going to direct a very big franchise, tentpole franchise. And one of the people was in a wheelchair. And they said, you can't make the person in the wheelchair kind of like weak or needing help. And my friend was like, but they do need help. They're in a wheelchair and they're not empowered and they're not empowered. This sucks.
Yeah.
And that's how it is in real life. Yeah, no, we can't have anybody's handicap not look heroic and stuff. And that's why good directors go, I'm out.
Yeah,
now that's all gone away now.
Because those good directors know the audience is going to smell that.
Try doing that to James Gunn now. See what happens.
I know.
Try doing that to those guys.
even in this show, The Last of Us, the one in the wheelchair, I looked at my wife. I looked at Joe. I go, hold on. So barely any civilization survives the zombie apocalypse. The lady and the lesbian in the wheelchair survived. So all these badass like special forces guys got taken out. The girl confused about her pronouns in the wheelchair survived. In what fucking world?
Who's playing?
And Joe looks at me and goes, "Babe, there's zombies in it. There's zombies. It's not real."
There's a good point there, right?
It's not though. All right, I can live in that world. I've already escaped the reality of the living world.
Right.
All these badasses die, and then the weakest person in the wheelchair survived. All right, check please. I'm out. And then you kill the main character.
So that guy.
Fuck you.
She's cute. Is she actually in a wheelchair?
I think so. That's unless she's just sitting down in that picture.
She might be in a wheelchair. Oh,
first actress to authentically play.
Wow.
Oh, she was in Wicked in a wheelchair flying around.
She had it at 11 years old. She had
Oh, so she really is. Yeah.
Wow. At 11 years old, she was in a wheelchair. Fuck.
Sad.
Good for her killing it. I'm just saying, zombie apocalypse. First one getting eaten is the girl in the wheelchair. And these aren't slow fucking zombies, dude.
They're not?
Fuck no. So
you're
they're
saying
on horseback and they can.
This is worth
keep
seeing.
Up.
This is worth.
Last of Us?
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, it's from a video game. It's fantastic.
All right, I'm in.
It's getting a little woke and they kind of fucked it up. And the fucking hero just died. So I'm like, I'm not gonna watch anymore. I guess I'll just watch reruns of fucking True Blood for the 70th fucking time.
Wow. How about Melania?
The draft. The draft is this comes out. So the draft's tonight.
Really?
I know you don't give a fuck, but draft's tonight.
I don't follow college football.
Well, the big thing, right? I'm gonna see you buff. So Shador Sanders and Travis Hunter are supposed to be top 5 picks. Deion's son, but they're
quarterback.
Yes, baller. But there was a scout who came out and said he had the worst interview because he's super arrogant. They don't think he's a leader.
Well, the NFL will.
Yeah, but they do this before, and it's also he's taking a lot of flack because he's Deion's son. So this stuff starts coming out around the draft.
Yeah,
but the Giants.
He's the real deal. This kid.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's good. Not as good as Cam Ward, but he's fucking good. And Travis Hunter's a generational player. Somebody needs to draft fucking Travis Hunter.
He's that good?
Yeah, defense and offense. He's amazing.
What position?
There's a tight end from LSU. Check this out. His dad is Jason Taylor, Hall of Famer, right? You know Jason Taylor.
I know Jason Taylor.
His uncle is Zach Thomas, Hall of Famer linebacker.
Bring that kid up.
Talk about those genetics.
Mason Taylor?
Yep.
That kid up.
His dad's Jason Taylor.
I mean, that's
Mason
that's
Taylor
where-
is a
that's where
tight
you're
end
made
from
for.
LSU. He's a freak.
Right there,
Yeah.
a tight end. Homeboy's a big kid.
He looks just like his dad, but
Wow.
way wider.
Maybe wider.
A little wider.
My lord. Mm-hmm. All right.
He's not projected for first round though.
Where they got him at? All-time leading receiver from LSU at tight end. I'd take him.
That's a big boy.
He's at least second round. Yeah.
Second
That's
round.
Fourth
big, That's a
round.
big boy.
Yeah.
Best tight end in the draft's kid from Penn State. There's
Abdul?
some good tight ends this year. Some great tight ends.
Tight ends need to be able to block and catch. They're
It depends what offense you're in. It helps if you're
but
like
they're
a
just
Kittle.
they're such a threat because you want big guys that can catch and just shuck off.
It's kind of changed like that. Jason Witten, like the big, slow guy who can block and get reliable
he was-
hands. It's changed into like, like the fast guy fits in with the offense. Basically,
Think
a
of
third
George
receiver.
Kittle.
George Kittle can block. George Kittle's a beast. He's a dog.
Yeah.
Most
Still-
of them aren't. Though. Most of
Still
them are
about
soft.
240. Still a big boy.
Most of
Yeah,
them
but
are
he's a
soft.
blocking tight end.
But he can block his ass off.
Oh, yeah.
Like Travis Kelce can't block really.
Really?
No.
Yeah, Kittle's a
He's a dog.
just a freak too.
He's a dog.
Yeah.
So, Brendan, most of these mock drafts do have Cam Ward going first to Tennessee.
Yeah.
But from what I read, it's like a pretty quarterback draft this year. Last year I feel
They think only two are going to go in the draft. And instead, if Shador drops, only one. Cam Ward's the for sure
yeah.
kind
What
of
do you
early
mean one?
pick.
Only
Only one quarterback, which is wild.
from
'cause the most-
college?
yeah.
Getting into the NFL?
Yeah.
The next
Dart
one
from
is,
Ole Miss is good.
Damn.
The next one is Sanders from Colorado.
Yep.
Pittsburgh is the one who's projected to get him.
Giants.
Oh. This one,
He's
a lot
supposed to
of
go.
people have-
He's supposed to go third to the Giants, and then Travis Hunter's supposed to go either before him or after him.
all these mocks say that Abdul Carter from Penn State's going third to the Giants.
Yeah, we'll see. They need a quarterback.
They do. Amongst a lot of things.
We'll see. I love the
You
draft.
don't like
though.
the current QB?
For the Giants?
Yeah.
Who is it now? Because they got rid of Homeboy.
Russell Wilson.
Oh no. No. That ain't the answer. That's a band-aid over a bigger problem.
Yeah.
We'll get it done for a year.
And
maybe.
Jameis Winston's a backup and Tommy DeVito's.
Yeah, they need a real
They need a
franchise
quarterback.
quarterback.
Yep.
It's gonna be Shador. I hope.
I love the draft. Brian, you got to get into it.
I watch all of
I'd
it.
have to watch. There's just so much I have time for.
It's
What-
really cool seeing people's lives change in that 1 minute, though.
You watch Temptation Island though. You got time, right? Don't
my
act like
wife.
I'm so busy. I'm reading books, bitch. You watch Temptation Island.
wife.
You just went on a whole rant
With
on
my-
Temptation Island. You got time. Hey, you got time. Take a break from going to dinners. You got time, right?
on, man.
You got time. You can watch the draft. At least watch the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, but I don't have context for it.
Yeah, it's true. They
I'd
give you
have to-
some context.
I'd have to watch. I'd have to know more about the college scene and all that stuff. I love the NFL.
I'm just into it because of the CU buffs right now,
yeah.
and it's a good tight end class. I love tight ends. No,
Dude,
dig.
my friend
No
said to me, I was listening to the political podcast, and he goes, "Are you listening to the weather again?" I was like, "Oh, that's
Yeah, it's here.
was
It's
like,
all
that's interesting.
blows in the wind.
yeah." It was like other things worth. I was like, "Yeah, but he goes, yeah,
Yeah,
and then
what are
this
you
too
gonna do?
will pass."
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I get it.
So fucking, I
Like,
get it.
Rogan posted this thing. It was interesting. I sent to the group chat to you, and I don't know if Rogan had this guy in his pod, but God, he breaks down like cell phones and medications and the younger generation, what traps they're in. Boy,
Hey, dude, they're sitting at home on their phones, not
boy.
drinking, not going out, not dating.
watch this.
Is this the one?
Yep.
Oh, I know this guy.
I think that the human brain is not designed to absorb all of the world's breaking news, 24/7 emergencies injected straight into your skull with clickbait headline news. If you pay attention to that stuff, even if you're well-meaning, even if you're sound of mind and body, it will eventually drive you insane. You have entire large factories of people that are working to addict you to these things, and you stand alone. So the modern struggle as an individual is learning how to resist these things in the first place, drawing your own boundaries. And if you fall for it, if you get addicted, your brain will get destroyed.
Let's take a little break. Sometimes you want to smell like $1 million.
Dude, I use
all
that 3-in-1 shampoo, and you're like,
from Mando?
This
From
didn't
Mando?
work, dude. Mm-hmm. No, I don't use it from Mando. I was using some knockoff thing. The 3-in-1 shampoo, it always leaves you. Maybe I need to jump back in there. And then Mando whole body deodorant is helping the bros conquer their odor in a new way.
Dude, it smells
Mando
so
has
good.
long-lasting 72-hour control that actually stops odor before it starts. Best part is you can put Mando everywhere, even on your wiener. Dude, you gotta get that bourbon leather. That's where that's the game
I
changer.
haven't smelled that.
Once you experience fresher underarms, a fresher package, fresher feet, you'll never go back. Here's a little $5 offer for a starter pack for you guys. Go to Shop Mando, that's MANDO.com.
Yeah. By the way, Mando Starter Pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice, like mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and free shipping. And as a special offer for listeners, new customers get $5 off the starter pack with our exclusive code. And that equates to over 40% off your starter pack. Use code FIGHTER at shopmando.com. New customers get $5 off starter pack with our exclusive code. Shopmando.com, SHOPMANDO.com. Please support our show. Tell them we sent you. Smell fresher, stay drier, and boost your confidence from head to toe with Mando. Hey, I'm just, what was the first thing I said when I walked in here?
You walk in.
Magic Mind Max thing.
I'm obsessed with Magic Mind Max. I had breakfast with the founder this morning, and I said to him, I go, dude, this is a game changer. It's going to change everything. They're coming out with another product, but this, and I said to him, don't change. And if you're going to come out with a can and a drink, it's got to have the same amount of caffeine. I don't know what they're going to do, but this time-released caffeine and this other stuff, for me, had me awesome all day. There's no spike. So you can talk about Magic Mind. You can talk about Magic Mind Free. I'm a Max guy, all right? I'm going to be straight up with you guys. There's a good chance I won't do Magic Mind Free or Magic Mind Original. I'm only doing Max. Maybe I'll do Magic Mind like regular in the afternoon, but I'm doing Max. I'm obsessed with the old Max. You done it? Yeah.
Microphone?
Yeah. Dude, you might need 2.
I've already
It's a
I've already
time
taken
release.
my second one.
It's a nano.
I've already taken my second
release.
one.
Yeah,
I don't know. They messed up sending us Max.
I know.
I'm never. Why would I use regular?
I know. That's
It's
what
like
I'm
my
saying.
car runs on E85, and when it's on E85,
I said-
it
I
has
talked to-
1,025 horsepower.
Yeah.
When I use regular 91 gas, it's 900.
Yeah.
Why would I ever use 91?
I had breakfast, James, and I said, dude, you fucked up. This Max is too good.
Yeah.
It's like, so Tylenol, when they came out with extra strength Tylenol, why would I go with Tylenol when I get an extra strength? It's
But that's a little different because you can
Yeah,
take like
yeah.
just more Tylenol.
Yeah, but this is an all natural thing. The sleep shot we were talking about, it's got magnesium glycinate in chamomile. And
It'll
all
put
this
you
stuff.
down. It'll
Yeah,
put you
it'll
down.
Put you down.
Make you feel good.
and it's
Wake
not
up
addictive.
refreshed.
It's not
Nope.
addictive. Remember, it's not a narcotic, so I'm all about it. But
Me too, buddy.
I want another Magic Mind Max. I just kind of want to take 2 now, and I know I'm being a baby, but see what the equivalent of 330 milligrams of time-release caffeine is. It says it's about the same amount of caffeine as a regular cup of coffee. I can have 2 cups of coffee.
2 cups is minimum, dude.
I know it is.
What was that question, Brian?
I'm a caffeine
The
guy.
equivalent of 300 milligrams?
How much caffeine is in 2 cups of coffee?
You ever taken too much caffeine though?
I have.
Piss out your butt.
Yep, and I took a when I was in high school.
190.
I took a caffeine pill.
1 cup's 190.
2.
2, yeah. So
All
it's,
right, there you go.
And Magic Mind's like 165 for the.
Oh damn! So
The
that's
Max?
like 4 cups of coffee. Might be a little much.
well,
I'm
no,
gonna-
it's
I'm
not 4
spaced out.
cups because Max is how much caffeine, Chin?
Let me go back to it. Here. Max is 165.
How much? So it's not even 2 cups.
190.
So you get that second cup and it cooled off. And you're like, I'm not gonna finish it.
Yeah,
But it has a bunch of other stuff in there too, though, right?
Bunch
So,
of other
yeah.
health benefits.
yeah. Adaptogens and nootropics.
Y'all never use anything else but Max.
This is exactly right. And I happen to think.
How crazy is
I
that?
think
But
we're
what do
gonna-
you do?
So I'll tell you what we
So
do.
hold on. Let's say I'll hear Rogan say he's like you don't want to take the cell phone away from the kid because then they're behind. Like they have to learn to use it in this day and age. I'm like, I don't know if that's the
So
answer.
I know a family that has no cell phones. They're homeschooled and they're the greatest kids ever. My thing is this, and they're not behind. They're educated. They know how to think. They know how to connect. and you just want to be around them. So I would say this. I really believe that we are going to look at phones and all the social media stuff. It's going to take us a little while. And what we're going to realize is that it is more dangerous than cocaine,
than anything.
more dangerous than anything.
Agree.
And so what happens then is we're as a group, we're just going to form groups.
So
you and I are already in one, sort of like, I'm not giving my kid that stuff.
Yep.
I'm not letting my kids I can get my 3-year-old to scroll. And my wife is like, don't you scroll near that kid.
No.
And you can't do that.
You also don't want your son to see you on the phone like this all the time.
No.
Like, that's why.
And they do see me on my phone. I'm
good.
setting up things.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
No. And the problem is, you just cannot. My kids were trying to connect with me the other day, and I was setting up some stuff. I'm trying to do this business thing, and I'm doing this.
Yeah, probably on Instagram. That's fine.
No, I was on my phone.
But when I say you're probably on Instagram, you are, and so am I. Like, there's nothing.
I'm on something. I'm on something.
This is my issue is the most disciplined people I know. I'm talking savages, multimillionaires. As soon as we get done with a podcast,
they're on their
working
phone.
out, they go straight to their phone. I'm like, fuck.
This
we're
is what
fucked,
I'm saying,
man.
This is it.
Because if it's its hooks in you, a 13-year-old, 14-year-old stands no
chance.
Fucking chance.
No chance.
So to your point with a parent, so one of the kids on Tigers baseball team gets a phone, and they're all close. They hang out every day, and I text the group. I went, hey, I'm just gonna say this now. That kid isn't allowed at the house now. Love him to death. He's the best kid ever. I say he's not allowed at the house. Well, I thought we all agreed we would wait to get the kids' phones. Because the problem is if one gets it,
That's right.
all of them want it.
That's right.
So you're either out or you're in.
Yeah. So
now, if you want them to have that phone, that's fine, but you can't be at my house.
So my friends, the Hamiltons, they're 17-year-old, or he's 17. And I was like, yeah, they're on the phone. She goes, no, he's not. He's not allowed on his phone. He's not allowed to have a phone right now. He'll get a phone when I'm around if it's something very specific. But he's not out there with his phone.
My kids wear Apple Watches just so they can only text us and we can track them at all times.
Yeah. Well, of course. But I'm saying that we are under the illusion that we need these phones, and worse, that our kids need. No,
we've been duped. We've been duped. It's bullshit. No, my kids lost their iPads early on. When I saw how their attitudes were changing, like there's no iPads ever.
Never, because they get addicted to it.
And it's just not a way you want to spend your time.
No.
There's no benefits.
100%. And you're going to see more and more of this. I'm telling you again.
I think we're going to see less. I'm
saying you're going to see.
I agree.
We're going to realize, and I'm really being serious, that this is worse than if your kid was doing blow and drinking at the same time.
Agree. Mark Zuckerberg and Steve Jobs, I'd never give my kids this stuff.
There you go. Because they know how it works.
They created it. Mm-hmm. And they're like, I would never.
Yeah.
Because they know.
And I'm sure these people, it's called, there are classes you can major in persuasion technology at Stanford.
Well, they got it down. And when it goes to drugs and stuff, it's never been easier to get drugs. It's at the touch of a dial.
That's right.
It's easy. And if it's not a touch of a dial, if you're getting recreational drugs, you can get other drugs.
This is what my whole special is about, false gods. Dopamine, 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 dopamine. That's what we are. We're a nation of drug addicts. Not good. We're all bent over our phones in prayer. It's the whole theme of my special.
It's like when I see people at concerts, especially Coachella, any of these crazy concerts, whoever, these big Bruno Mars, Travis Scott, Billie Eilish. You see these major concerts and everyone has their phone out. I'm like, who are you filming? Enjoy the fucking
You're filtering
generational talent in front of you. Why are you filming? Who's this for?
Right.
So you can let all your followers know you're at the Beyonce concert? You're missing it. You're missing the whole point.
Yeah.
You paid thousands of dollars to sit in that seat, and now you're watching it through a screen so you can validate to your friends that you were there. You might as well stay home.
It's true.
Might as well stay home.
It's really true. And go ahead.
So some artists actually have a no phone policy. We've seen with comedians, they lock your phones up and stuff.
Do that at the mothership.
Right.
That's to protect the comedians from people posting new bits and stuff.
But then with musicians, I've worked with Maynard Keenan, who's in Tool, and a couple other bands.
I know him.
Yeah, he has a strict no phone policy where he'll say it at the beginning of the concert. If I see a light, we will have you escorted out. And I've been there, and I've seen his security guys.
People still do it.
Yeah, they take him out. You just get kicked out, and they're like, "We have nothing to say."
Because
to you.
people can't
love
help
that
it.
shit.
The people can't help. You know, they're like, that's not that big of a deal. No, it is a big deal.
No, it's a big deal.
I had to go to like the suites in the Honda Center when I was working and like check people's phones. It was
Yeah, man.
so bad.
You just can't do it.
He's like, just enjoy the
Put
moment.
your fucking phone down and connect.
Nothing drives you more nuts. Like when I was in Santa Barbara, I went to this steakhouse with the boys, Rear Society, a great steakhouse. I hit T. I go, look at the family. They're all like this on their phones. Wow. You want to have dinner with them, T? Go have dinner with them. Let me know how fun it is. There's just no one's talking to each other. They're just wait. The food comes. They barely look at each other.
Yep.
They're all on their phones.
Yep. It's kind of amazing.
And it's definitely easier. Like if you have little kids, toddlers and stuff,
Oh,
you know
yeah.
how easy it is to go
Oh,
to a
yeah.
restaurant and hand them an iPad?
Oh yeah.
Again, it's tough to
The
be a
one,
good
the
parent.
only
It's tough to
place
be a
we
good
use
parent.
an iPad is when we're on the plane,
On the plane.
and that's when we use it.
On the
He gets to
plane.
watch something. Otherwise, it gets crazy. But yeah, no. Yeah, that's really interesting.
Yeah, to his point, I don't
51%.
think humans are meant to receive all this info all the time, 24/7 breaking news around the world.
well-
And it's also the way they've set up the algorithm. It's negative news. It's never anything
horrible.
It's all the worst of the worst,
Horrible.
from all over the world.
Horrible.
Like the terrorist shootings in India. They take out 20 people on a mountain. And it's really not even news. It wasn't even on the ticker at the bottom of your news.
I know.
It was just like, and then
You can
20
see it.
innocent people were shot in the fucking head.
I know.
Like, what? That's barely news?
You can see this kind of stuff. It's just like it's
We become desensitized to it.
yeah, but you can't. But you think you've been desensitized.
No, you
think
are. Because the
But
stuff
it
you watch
still
on
pays
TV.
a price. You still pay a price. Your brain starts to rot. You know. I don't know,
Not good.
man. I don't know. This guy. So 51% of men, young men, have never approached a woman in person to ask them out. 51%.
I used to check out when I was
That's Scott Galloway. He was
10.
on Gavin Newsom's podcast, and that's what he said. And
51%.
51%. Now think about this. So what are they doing? They're either if the good-looking ones, and it's very disproportionate. They get all the girls on the social media apps, all of them.
Of course.
The rest of them don't. They don't get to swipe.
Then you get incels.
Then so the incels are in there, or just the regular guys are actually just whacking off to whatever porn they want.
I get it.
And then when they're not doing that, what else are they doing? They're not putting on a suit and a tie to go to work. They're trading crypto and stuff, which always ends up in a disaster. You're not going to make your money because it's gambling.
Yeah.
So now you're doing porn, you're doing crypto, you're in these little chat groups, and it is so bad for you, man. And we're just isolated. Men are isolated, young men. It's
Not
really
good.
bad. No, really bad. Now the one contribution I think Rogan will go down in as somebody who's contributed to exercise and getting yourself healthy, taking
Yep.
responsibility, getting good at something. But if you don't do that, you're gonna be fucked. You know, I'll give you one more story about this. So there's this guy who's a billionaire, and
If you say he's a buddy, I'm going to freak out.
no, he had I think he had 5 kids, you know, and one of the kids went to the military and got into some of the elite stuff, you know, and he is crushing it because he knew that those billions of dollars were going to fuck him. This is like Eric Prince, same thing. But it's like he knew that all that comfort and all that certainty was not something that he was going to be able to resist. How do you think the other 4 kids are doing?
Addicted to drugs.
Right.
Probably not doing shit.
Right. You just can't. The phone has become so. Even comedy club owners will tell you that young people aren't going out because they just get to sit home. Why?
It's too
Why
much
do it?
stimulation.
Yeah.
There's no motivation. And then they're not meeting girls. Because when you're young, where do you meet girls? When you go out,
It's so
there's
bad.
another group of girls.
Well, also, I want to get your take on this. Tyler Fisher, really funny comic. I don't know him well. I've met him a couple times. Great guy from what I've heard from
I
everybody.
don't know who he is. Bring him up to.
Okay, Tyler Fisher.
Fisher?
Funny as shit. He's at the mothership all the time. Funny. He was always on Fox. He was on Gutfeld and stuff like that. Little guy, really short. He's the guy who sued because they said you're white.
Oh, that's right.
But he's a badass and he's funny
Okay,
as
what about
hell
him?
and everything else. He was at Fox and Friends, and there was this receptionist or this girl that was there, and they would talk and be friendly. And one day he just came up and said, "You want to get coffee?"
She sue him or something?
And she complained about him and said she was being harassed.
Wild.
And they
not allowed
no
in
longer,
Duffield?
right. They kind of fired
You
him
in
from
Duffield?
Fox. And yeah, they were like, well, because they've dealt with their own thing. And I was like, that is, and he was like, so we're in a time where I can ask somebody politely out for coffee. And you complain to human health and whatever, to human resources or whatever, and I can't come into the building anymore. Wow. Like, and that girl who did that, like, how do you think that serves you or men or women in general?
Dude, think about Shannon Sharpe right now. Have you seen what's going on with Shannon Sharpe?
Disgusting. That Tony Busby scumbag.
Yeah, well, that's the lawyer representing the
Yeah, that guy
Jane
is.
Doe, whatever.
In my opinion, he's a scumbag. That's my opinion.
No, he's a scumbag. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, but you
it's
can
everyone's
get sued
opinion.
when you call somebody that.
That's not defamation to have opinion.
Yeah, I'm saying that's my opinion. He seems like a real bad guy. But
But so they were in a
Shannon Sharpe,
consensual
yeah.
relationship, just some whatever side piece or just some tail piece. Yeah. It's a little, she's whatever 22, he's damn near 50. Whatever, Shannon Sharpe's a good-looking dude. There's no crime there.
No.
So he's hooking up with this OnlyFans girl. Clearly, they're in a relationship for over 2 years, and then she records the conversation. It's like that. If you play these games, it's how it goes, man.
Oh my god!
And it's just right around when Shannon's offered $100 million for his podcast.
Gross. And they wanted $50 million from him. They're trying to extort him. I hope he's getting a lot of support.
Yeah, I think that whole train's over.
So new audio got released of the conversation on the phone.
I heard it.
It sounds really weird, doesn't it?
No, it sounds like
it almost sounds fake.
If you, no, it sounds like he's like, you say it one more time, I'm gonna choke the shit out of you.
Yeah. And
Like if someone recorded our conversation, I'm like, dude, suck my dick. Brendan's gay.
Yes.
Can you believe you told
Yeah,
Bryan
yeah,
to suck his dick? It's like that.
And by the way, she was also they were clearly into some stuff here.
Yeah. Can we? We'll play.
You guys want to hear it?
It really bothers me that they put him on blast
Well,
like
what,
this.
Gabby?
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
She's a scumbag.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Gabby.
Well, okay.
And why would she record the conversation? Why would she record
She's
it?
trying to.
It's right here.
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah. I might choke you in public.
This is all like
Yeah.
sexual.
I got choke small white woman.
He's clearly joking.
Yeah, obviously.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you did with the shit you did to me.
Yeah, she violated this trust after 2 years.
Okay, well,
Just a money play.
What?
And apparently they didn't release a sex tape. And he goes, I didn't release 30 minutes, probably him being, rough with her. And he's like, if I had the whole, release the whole thing. Because you're
That-
taking it out of context. Like, he
sounds
goes,
like
if
the
I would,
most annoying human being in the
she's an
world.
OnlyFans girl. And
She's a
but
hustler.
hey,
She's a
Shannon, she's
hustler.
22, bud.
She's that much.
She's young.
Oh my.
Well,
I can't
is
stand
he
her voice.
is he married?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. Slinging that big dick around. Big black dick.
Yeah. Let's take a little break, Brennan.
Let's take a little break, dude, because you're ready to win some cash on the basketball playoffs right now. Check out Pick 6 from DraftKings. When it comes to basketball payouts, DraftKings Pick 6 posterizes the competition nuts all up in your face, including prize picks. Hit all your picks, score higher minimum payouts on Pick 6, plus even more cash if you outscore the competition. Pick 6 is available in most states, including Missouri, California, Texas, Georgia, and more. Bet on Jokic. He's always going for a triple-double. New players get 50 in Pick 6 credits instantly on just a $5 entry. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now. Use the code FIGHTER. That's code FIGHTER for new customers. Play 5 to get 50 in Pick 6 credits. Better payouts, bigger wins, only with Pick 6 from DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org in Connecticut. Must be 18 and over. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Pick 6 not available everywhere, including New York and Ontario. Void where prohibited. One per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 credits that expire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
Hey, B, let's take a break. Now, I want you to feel that. Just feel it. Okay? Feel that?
My God.
Yeah.
Is that made out of bunny fur?
It's not bunny fur. It feels like it. It's actually Pima cotton.
My
See
Lord,
this
it feels
shirt?
like a baby
I'm wearing
bunny.
a Pima cotton shirt.
My Lord.
Yeah.
I have the old stuff.
Dude, comes in the coolest colors. I was just over there. They've got
You know
these,
I
like,
love a white tee. Oh, that's my size.
silver gray.
You got this for me?
white, black. They got
True Classic
all
makes the
kinds-
best, dude.
I'm
best
telling you right now,
shirts,
feel that.
sweaters, joggers.
Think
I
about
know
how
it's
much that would
great.
cost if you bought that in some store. That's
$1 million.
Correct. It's so good. Everything obviously I have on is always True Classic, but those T-shirts, those True Classic Pima Cotton, game changers.
You know you
Game
trust
changer.
True Classics t-shirt game, but since the first time you put on a t-shirt, I'm telling you, anything they offer, you're gonna freaking love it. Forget
nuts.
overpriced designer nonsense. Skip the cheap throwaways. True Classic delivers premium essentials built for real life. We've been on the True Classic train from the jump. You'll see them all over the podcast world. You'll see them on the UFC Octagon. But they started with Firing the Kid. They're right next door. We love our boy Ryan.
Snug
True
where you want
Classic's
it,
the
relax
best.
where you need it. That's it. No
Grab
weird
yours
bunching.
at Target or Costco or head to trueclassic.com/fighter to get hooked up today. True Classic.
Yeah.
Just
But then Shannon goes, cool, here's the text. And she's like, I can't wait to have your black baby. Can't wait to have that big black dick in me. It's like, she knows the game she's playing.
yeah.
Oh boy.
And so does Shannon, but it's like,
It's a thing. They clearly. You know what I get from that? They play a lot of sexual games and role play. That's what happens.
Yeah, right?
It is what I get, and that's what everybody gets.
most
If you
people
don't
know,
get it,
but
you're a dummy.
most normal humans know that.
So he's being accused of rape.
Yeah.
She said twice in the 2-year relationship.
Wow, that's so fucked up.
Just shut up. So annoying.
Fucking with snow bunnies.
Yeah, she's. All right. So what happens now?
That's why it's a good thing he has his own podcast, and I'm sure his fans will rally around him.
He's just jacked.
We'll see what ESPN does.
It's unreal. He's fucking jacked.
He's a freak, dude. We'll see what ESPN does. Usually they don't do shit. If it was an athlete, they go hard in the paint on them. But if it's one of their, anchors on
This too will
shows,
pass.
yeah, I think so. Especially this day and age. Now, 4 years ago, he's fired before any of this even comes out.
That's right. That's exactly right.
So I think times are changing where people go, I've seen this before.
It really bothers me. And
It bothers me if he lost his job.
Yeah. Yeah.
But chicken head's gonna chicken head.
get
Like,
these-
you fuck with a chicken head, she has to
You
eat.
fuck with the chicken head. Chicken head's got to eat.
Yeah, she's dumbass.
Yeah. She's a chicken head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's starting to turn right now. Like the last year and a half or so, it's starting to turn around.
Bro,
Well,
4 years ago, he'd been fired before
I know.
this even.
You-
Shannon Sharpe
Nowadays,
was
more
accused.
information comes in.
Now-
People start realizing.
You just
oh,
watch
yeah.
what happens. You just watch what happens with that Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds shit.
Yeah.
Those two.
I think it's already happened. Like, no one respects
A-holes.
Blake Lively anymore. We're like,
Ugh.
oh, she sucks.
Ryan Reynolds
Yeah.
sucks too.
Yeah, you're-
They can both
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
themselves.
Our boy told us for a while Ryan Reynolds sucks.
Huh?
Our boy told us for a hot second
yeah.
Ryan Reynolds sucks.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of
He's
stories.
like, dude, he's
I've
the
heard stories back
worst.
in the day.
Yeah.
Just a mercenary. But also, like, just so immoral. Like, you're going to take a guy like Justin Baldoni, who I'm not a fan of, I don't give a fuck, but you tried to murder him. You tried to destroy him so you could take control of that movie. That's what you fucking did, you liar.
Yeah, it's
you
great.
liar. You weren't being sexually harassed, you fucking liar.
No, but all this stuff is good. When I see this, I'm like,
All
oh,
these
good.
scumbags.
Shannon Sharpe stuff, I'm like, oh, good. As long as they're not, actually scumbags, when they fight back, you're like, oh, thank God. Here we go.
Well,
Like, it helps
and
the cause.
hopefully ESPN has some fucking nads and they don't.
Even if they, so it would, hopefully he doesn't lose his job at ESPN. Even if he did,
He's fine.
He's going to get $100 million up for his podcast, Brian.
Okay, but
100
from who?
mil.
From who?
So that's what it's worth. That's what he got offered.
By who?
Shay Shay's huge. Spotify or somebody.
Great.
He's huge.
As long as that doesn't get fucked with.
No, his own podcast that he owns outright is way bigger than anything he does on ESPN. Way bigger.
So as long as he doesn't get messed with, I want him to have that money.
Yeah,
We
people
support
suck.
Shannon Sharpe.
Yep.
People suck.
What else you got, Jim?
Maybe we just support the truth, right? That's
support
pretty much
the
it.
truth.
Yeah, that's it.
Good point, Chin.
Thank you.
That's a very important distinction. You're right. We support the truth.
Real quick on this guy, Naval Ravikant, who's been on Rogan before.
Yeah.
He had
You know who he is? He's an investor. He's a big time.
yeah, but incredibly spiritual, smart.
Yep.
So I remember one of the things he said that hit me hard was like a healthy man wants thousands of things, but a sick man wants just one thing
Yeah.
to be healthy again. Yeah, that was huge for me.
And
Yeah.
are you still drinking, Jen? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Doesn't
at
seem
least
like it
he's
hit you too
honest.
hard.
hit me
Well,
hard
what did
enough.
Naval say? So I said Confucius said a man lives twice. You know,
A man lives twice.
one when he realizes he only lives once or something.
Oh,
when he's
I don't
born,
know.
when he lives
That's terrible.
something like that. I can't remember what it was.
By the way,
Man lives twice when he's born and then when he starts living.
It's not good. Wait, what was it?
I don't know. That's what
It was
else
on
you got,
Rogan.
Jim?
It was on Rogan. It was like a mic drop moment. It was good.
Yeah.
I'll look it up. But his brother also, Ravikant's, Naval's brother. His name's Kamal, I think. I bought his book. It's called like Love Yourself Like Your Life Depended on It. Have you heard about that book?
Yeah, I'm not a big thing on the love yourself.
It's
thing.
kind of like it's
You know, I'm
obviously
always
a self-help thing, and it was actually really, really good. But it got to a point where they're asking, the reader to look in the mirror and say "I love you" for like five
do
minutes,
that
and I
shit,
just
Chin.
couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, because you're not a cuck.
I don't do shit.
might be
because
helpful
I love
for me, though.
myself.
I don't
do
know.
stuff
You know what
because
would be helpful, Chin? Go to the gym and lift some weights.
There you go.
That's it.
You don't need any books.
I couldn't agree more.
You don't need any fucking friends.
couldn't
Just go to the
You
gym
don't need
lift
friends.
weights.
Come on, bro.
No,
No, I
take an
don't.
action.
You're
Take
good.
action.
All your friends are here. Your friends are at work.
Take action and work out.
There's my boy right there.
Here's a quick question. Between me and Chin, who do you think would be more athletic?
Ooh,
Oh
that's a good
God, that's so
question.
easy.
That's a good question.
I don't think it's that easy.
You.
Oh, you really
100%.
think so?
Yeah, 100%.
Well, it's not. Did you
Chin's
do
also
sports?
50.
I was a swimmer.
I'm not 50 yet,
Chin's
man.
50.
I'm not 50 yet.
You fucking might as well be.
How old are you, buddy?
I barely turned 48
You barely turned 48.
last week.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, thanks, Brian. Everyone on
He
our
has
chat.
your gift. It's coming with
You're the only one that didn't wish him happy
I
birthday.
know you're the only one. Everyone else is like, happy
Really?
birthday,
I didn't
birthday.
read
read it.
text,
I wasn't
Brian.
reading it.
Bad guy.
But I feel Brian's love every
kids
day.
love him.
Brian's the best.
I do too.
Obsessed with him.
But I do too.
I got two other kids.
All
too.
good.
You just missed it, dude. You didn't even text me on my birthday.
I did too.
No.
Yes, I did.
No, you were late.
No, I texted you. I said, happy birthday.
Oh yeah. So
I got
anyways,
two small kids. Come on. Get the fuck out of here.
who's more athletic? Do you guys think?
I don't know. What's the
I don't know
competition?
I don't know that you're not athletic, Chin. You just haven't done a lot of sports, right?
Yeah.
No, there's athletic and not athletic.
I would define athletic right now as, do you communicate well with your body? So if you tell your body to do something, will it do something? Right? And that sometimes comes from practice and
Oh, I don't. Chin, did you play sports as a child?
Only for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, not actually like.
Yeah, I'll take some notes.
so no.
It depends what it is, though. Like, is
no,
it
we would play
a
like
sprint or
Well, what is, let's
We have to
define it.
have a number.
Is
We
there
do basketball, football.
hand-eye coordination? Let's start with that. Okay?
Yeah.
That would be one thing.
explosive movement.
Explosive movements.
I feel like I'm-
agility. Agility.
Probably take some notes. Chin's 50.
I'm not 50 yet, Bren. It takes a while, man.
You're on the wrong side of 40. Sanaz is younger. She's healthy.
Yeah.
Probably Sanaz.
Sometimes you work out every day,
Yeah. Not every day. No.
but you work out.
Yeah. 4 times a week.
Yeah.
I'll take some
And
notes.
Chin sits.
Bad.
No, you're not in bad
Oops.
shape. But Chin's
Jim is good. Jim could be, if he lifted weights, he'd
Chin's
look
a
great.
functioning alcoholic.
Very highly functioning.
Yeah.
He is a
Highly functioning.
He's a high
efficient.
functioning
Highly efficient.
alcoholic and kratom user, which
Yeah.
also means he's a drug addict.
Yes.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, I'll take Sanaz.
So we're gonna have to go with Sanaz.
We should do like a little
We could do a
course.
sprint.
Yeah, some sort of
or
course.
Something.
Well,
what
have you
happens.
when was the last time you went to the doctor and really got checked out?
Last.
Hold on, let me tell Donnie stop barking.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
2 months ago. We good, Brian. I do have some heart stuff going on.
You have some heart stuff?
Some heart stuff. My resting heart rate is like 120. It's bad.
Your resting heart rate is 120?
Not all the time, but there's chunks of periods of time when it is.
Well,
that means
this is not good.
So they gave me some pills.
Yeah, that's really bad, actually. I just chimed in.
Now it's gone down to 110, 109 with the pills, but that's still bad.
You also have high blood pressure?
Yeah, that's part of it. Yeah, Bryan. That's why when we go to Austin, that Ways to Well place, whatever.
Yeah, you need to do that right away. Right
Chin,
away.
You don't need to be on a bunch of exogenous hormones. That's not going to help you.
Just stop. Stop drinking and work out more.
None of that shit is going to help you. Your job is to move more, stop drinking, stop taking all the drugs.
All the drugs.
Or kratom.
Yeah.
The drinking and the kratom, I don't think is good for you.
Of course. I mean.
So what you need to do if you're serious is actually take your health more seriously, which means exercise and stop.
I exercise, Bryan, but no, the drinking thing is 100% something I need to absolutely.
What do you mean you exercise? When?
At least 3 times a week on treadmill.
Okay,
so I don't jog mostly. I do fast walk on a.
You know his resting heart rate is 120 to 109.
Chinses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got high blood pressure. He's got a heart issue. And this is not good. You're gonna. Hey guys, it's very possible you could die.
Listen, Fire Kid's not going to be around a long time. You're getting older. Chin's dying.
It is possible that we'll get a call. This is what I want to avoid, Chin.
Oh no.
Chin passed away in his sleep.
Chin, your resting heart rate's over 100.
That happened.
No, so at the peak it was. So I would have to measure it every now and then.
Yeah, just
send it to my doctor.
Yeah.
So it would be at 130. It would be at 130.
130
at the highest.
That's so bad.
And then at the lowest, it would be 109.
You know what mine is? 60.
I know. You're super healthy.
When I was fighting, mine was 40.
Yeah, you had
the closest they came to it was Lance Armstrong. Lance Armstrong beat me by 2.
My ex was 37.
She's a chick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might as well be a lizard. They're
Really?
cold-blooded. Yeah, their heart doesn't beat as fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't ever compare
40.
to me, right?
40.
Right? Well, my wife is 30.
What is yours
Yeah,
now?
she's a house mom. I mean, what the fuck?
Wait, what are you?
My lizard is 2. Right?
What are yours now?
You don't have high blood pressure, though, right?
No, not anymore.
Has it ever been in your family though? In your genetics? So it's in my family though.
Your
blood
alcohol's
pressure.
not helping, Chin.
Yeah, no shit. But I mean, so as far as the blood
Just
pressure,
stop drinking.
He goes, when I go to Austin, I'm going to go to Ways to Well.
Ways to Well, yeah,
you
Brendan
just need
said.
to stop drinking and exercise.
Oh, Ways to Well won't help you.
No,
I
dude,
told
they're
him.
They
both
won't,
together.
when they find out how much you drink, they won't help you.
No, that's why I'll stop or limit, and then
They're gonna, but you're gonna have to get on the men before you get there. Because if you go and go, but I do drink some, they're like, oh, we're not giving you anything. They do all the blood and everything. Yeah.
I'll do what I gotta do.
I mean, 100's insane.
Not 100, Brett. 130 at the highest.
It's so much. That's so bad.
That is
It's the worst I've ever heard.
Yeah, you're flirting with real danger.
I know. That's why I went to the doctor. That's why they got me 2 different pills.
Flirting.
What
He's
happened was
fucking dangerous.
The doctor gave him pills, but he hasn't stopped his lifestyle. And doctors won't help you.
Lifestyle, the one that you guys don't like the most is the alcohol, which I completely understand.
I think
just stop
kratom and
drinking.
alcohol.
But the
bad.
the
What
kratom
else
is
do you
different.
take?
You have to research
Kratom's
it
up
more.
for debate.
I like that you're
just
honest,
stop
at least.
drinking.
Drinking 100%. Everyone knows it.
The
Drinking is
kratom, I don't
poison.
give a fuck. They just stop drinking for us.
Yeah.
What else do you take?
That is, as far as like a vice,
Yeah.
that's it.
Just like just alcohol,
How much
and a
kratom
few
do you
bumps
take?
from
'Cause
time to
that's a
time.
narcotic.
It's not a narcotic, bro.
Yes,
If it's narcotic, it would be
Kratom's a
banned.
bad argument, B.
Yeah.
Especially
You have to research it more,
It's
Bryan.
the alcohol
I
that's
did
fucking.
research it. It's
No.
a narcotic. It's also addictive.
It can be addictive, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not a narcotic.
You use it every day, Chin?
But it
Look up,
hits the
see if
same
kratom-
receptors.
see if
There's
kratom-
days I didn't use it. There's days I do. There's days I do it
They're
less.
opiate
There's
receptors, right?
it binds to, it's just too long of a thing to get into. And plus, I don't like talking about it because I don't want to
You guys are
encourage
gonna
anyone.
overwhelm them. Stop. This is how you get someone to stop something. Start with alcohol, and then we go from there.
Yeah, and plus, I don't want to encourage anyone to do kratom, so I don't like talking about it too much because dude, as soon as we talk about it, people will message me, "What are your dosages? Where do you get it? How do you do that?" I'm like, I don't want to deal with this. So
Well, yeah, we have a nation of we're all drug addicts, but I mean, like I'm looking at my second Magic Mind Max. I want more caffeine.
yeah, it's a vice, right? These are just
Wow, this isn't a vice. This feels good. Yeah, but say a little break. All right, I want to talk to you about Cremo. All right, I've been hitting the gym before work. All right.
You
been
have?
hitting the gym before work. I do yoga. You lift weights. All right.
Yeah, facts.
Okay. That's all great. But managing sweat and odor, that's the issue.
Oh, dude, we love this product.
Hold on. We're doing. So I was talking
You
about
thought Mando was this.
and I said the Palo Alto and the bergamot. So we got to take that out.
Yeah.
This is a new scent. We're doing 2 scents.
No, Mando is deodorant.
The other one's for like your private party.
Yeah, this is a cologne, and they're deodorant.
Wow. Okay.
But they're not a spray. The other one's a spray, I think.
I want to talk to you guys about Cremo. You guys have heard us talk about this.
Dude, I'm wearing it right now.
The Italian bergamot, the Palo Santo. I want to smell like warm wood.
Oh my
I want to smell
God.
deep, smoky.
It's so
I want to smell
dang
refined.
good.
All right. I want to smell like dry papyrus. I don't even know what papyrus is. It's a paper. Either way, I'm telling you, what did I try to do? I tried to steal the Palo Santo.
I said,
and you went,
absolutely not.
We all use this here in the office.
Every
It's
day.
right out there.
Every day.
I was literally going to pilfer it.
I don't even put my cologne on at home anymore. I wait till I come to the studio. So it lasts longer.
It is truly.
It's so good.
It's so good. Just try. I'm telling you right now. Try the cologne, and you will not go back. It will be your cologne for life.
Yeah, and Cremo offers a wide range of other grooming products for men, including shaving cream, beard oil, shampoo, so you can find your favorite scent and buy the whole body care line. I can't recommend these guys enough. Head to Target. Target.com.
Head to Target or to Target.com to find Cremo's new line of antiperspirants and deodorants in the Italian bergamot and Palo Santo
so
scents.
good.
Once again, that's Target or Target.com.
Alrighty. Current events?
Current event.
Current events.
We got
It's
about-
current
we got about
events.
10 minutes.
We're
Great
at
Jeff
some
guys here.
current events.
Let's do this one first.
This one?
Yeah. So Haley Joel Osment, I'm sure everybody kind of knows him, remembers him from a bunch of
Oh, we
movies.
covered this on Golden Hour.
Let me see this.
Oh, you already did this one?
Yeah.
Do you want to skip it or go through it?
What does he say?
Some bad words. I don't want to say them,
Let me
but you
see
can
it.
listen
Let me
to
just
them.
say it for shits and giggles.
What's going on? I'm being detained by these guys.
He's hammered.
I was trying to walk back.
Beyond
My,
intoxication, you lunged at the bartender. We were very nice and calm, and then you started.
You're being detained. I'm being attacked.
I can just kind of tell you what he said.
Go for it.
Yeah, it's a long video.
Yeah, he says, I'm being kidnapped by a blank Nazi.
By a what Nazi? Effing Nazi?
Yeah.
A fucking Nazi?
And then you're torturing me. I know who you are. I'll never forget. And then also came in with, you'll wish you treated me nicer. Yes, you will.
That's it?
I think it was more of his attitude as well, but he came forward immediately and was like, I'm so apologetic for this.
All he said is Nazi?
That's all he said?
That's what this.
I thought he said a bunch of racial slurs.
Yeah,
And said an anti-Semitic
I'm pretty sure he
slur.
called him
Yeah. No, he
the
said
K
more
word.
than that.
He said the K word.
Oh, he called him a...
Oh, yeah, no, that's in here too. The K word was
K-E?
thrown out.
Yeah.
Like a bike?
Yeah, that's it.
They get it.
So he called him...
That one's bad.
Okay.
That's not
Interesting.
great.
That's
That's not something you just use though from day to day. That's something that's deep in your soul.
also,
when you
I
start
don't
using
really
the
care
bike
about
word.
that guy. I mean, I guess he's drunk. He doesn't
No,
look,
make
he doesn't
fucking.
look like he's not been... He looks
But he
like
came out and said sorry right away.
Sure. He looks like he's been drinking a lot.
Yeah,
Oh,
whenever
the
you-
mob loves that. I'm sure the woke... Yeah.
Oh no, he's
you know.
fucked. You're in Hollywood. And you went against the Jews. He's so fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
game over.
It wasn't like his career was...
No, he was in a bunch of shit.
Really?
Yeah, he's been in a ton of shit.
Okay.
Yeah, a ton of shit.
Good actor then.
Yeah, a ton of stuff.
Wow.
Recently too. Yeah, but yeah, all that's over.
All right, well.
You're anti-Jewish in Hollywood. You're so screwed.
Next one. So Jake Paul announced his next fight, and it's with Julio Cesar Chavez on June 28th. What do we think about this matchup?
I like it. I like it. He was a little listless. He can get listless, but he's big. He's schooled in boxing.
It just does nothing for me.
Yeah, it is a challenge though. It's a legit challenge, right? He's probably as
He got his
tall as
ass
Jake.
whooped. He got his ass
did.
whooped by Anderson Silva. Jake's already beat Anderson Silva, so it's
Yeah.
like
if he shows up for the fight, if he's really training, he's fairly tough. How old is he now? Same age?
His thing's always been a discipline issue. And if you
Yeah,
have a
it's always
discipline
been an
issue
issue.
at 20, it doesn't get better when you're 40.
Yeah.
No,
28.
no, not. How
I'll
old's
do both,
Julio?
bro. You're 39.
Oh wow.
He's 40.
Oh wow.
See, I just feel like, can we have someone your own age? Like, I don't know.
I don't think that one's gonna get big numbers. It's just like, all right, you
Yeah,
see
I'm not
that, and you're like,
excited
all
at all.
right.
Yeah.
It's a good. It's actually
It's not a good next step. It's almost like he's going backwards.
But
now.
wouldn't you say it's a good challenge for him?
No.
He's going to beat him.
Yes. No, it's not a good challenge because he already got his ass whooped by Anderson. You know,
10-round fight.
it
Golden
doesn't.
Boys
It doesn't do
promoter.
much. I guess it keeps Jake active, and it's a boxer.
Yeah.
But the boxing, you're still gonna get validation from the boxing community, which is what he wants. Because
Well, he wants to fight Canelo, right? Is that real?
yeah, for the the amount of money they'd make is insane. That's why. But this doesn't get him closer to that. It keeps him busy, I guess. So that's good.
You want to do one more, and wrap it up?
Oh, and Julio hasn't boxed in 4 years, so there's that.
Oh, should we do this one too or no?
Sure.
Yeah.
I've seen this one.
You've seen this one? You created it, Bryan.
Oh. I did a stitch. Okay, yeah. Let's watch it.
Entire friend group versus one chimpanzee versus a cobra built chimpanzee.
Very good question. Okay, let's take a look at my group of friends that I'm choosing. I'm choosing Brendan Schaub, UFC heavyweight and 270-pound gorilla.
Pause it.
UFC great.
270? I'm
I had
245
to
right now. You had to exaggerate?
Yeah.
All right.
Because for the fight, you're going to be 270 because
All
you
right.
got to put on some.
I'll bulk if
Yeah,
I'm getting
gotta
ready for a
bulk.
gorilla? Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
And Green Beret. Joe Rogan, crazy roundhouse kicks and black belt in jiu-jitsu. Nick Simmons, comic, bodybuilder, wrestler his whole life, strong as an ox. And Bryan Callen. Yes. Here's what happens. Brendan Schaub meets that chimp halfway. He takes the brunt. Probably throws him in the guard or just runs at him and somehow gets on top of that chimp. That chimp is biting. It's going to be a big problem. But Joe Rogan is roundhouse kicking that chimp right in the head. Boom, boom. Tim Kennedy is on top of that chimp. He's getting behind that chimp and sinking a choke. He's choking that thing. I'm grabbing one limb. Nick is grabbing the other. When I say limb, I'm talking about hands. Now all the chimp has is his feet. I don't think that chimp has the gas. He's going to gas out. I think at the end of the day, we're all getting bit and scratched up and messed up. But that chimp loses. You cannot take Joe Rogan's roundhouse kicks, Tim Kennedy's chokes, Brendan Schaub's knees and punches and jiu-jitsu. It's too much. It's 5 high-level black belt in jiu-jitsu, 1 wrestler, and Bryan Callen, who's going to be doing stuff like screaming and directing those guys. You know, like, you guys can do it. Let's go, guys, do it. So, and I'm pretty motivated.
Your entire
I think we get so fucked up.
No,
So fucked up.
no. We beat him.
I
You
don't
and
think
Tim.
so.
You, Tim, and then it's Rogan.
Really, it's me. It's me and Tim doing all the work.
Nick is
He's not
low to the
fighting.
ground.
No.
Nobody wrestled, so he'll
Not a
get on
fighter.
top of him.
Really, it's
Yeah.
me and Tim taking the brunt of it, and then you guys.
You
trying to help
gotta
out.
you gotta literally run headfirst into that fucker.
Chimp.
Yeah, and you're
Trying to
gonna have
double leg
to.
him.
I
You gotta
don't
get him
think
on
so.
his back.
You could get him on his
But he's
back.
gonna rip my fucking
He's gonna
back
rip-
off.
No, he's
like
gonna.
this.
It's his biting. It's his biting.
His teeth are a problem. Aren't
They're
they?
a big problem. So you got to figure out. You know what you got to do? I don't know what you have to do. What are you going to do? You may have to just run at him and just try to grab.
See, I don't think that's the move. I'm not going solo. I think we all attack him at once
At the
from
same
all
time.
times. So
Yeah, we
he's
just-
like,
I agree.
like
I agree.
this.
He doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
We literally go.
It can't.
Go.
It can't be one guy going forward,
No, we all go.
Everyone
We
at
all
the
go
same
at
time.
him. We all go at him.
and then someone just needs to get around his neck to choke
That's
him
a lot of.
unconscious, and then
There's no way he wins.
And then we stomp his head in.
we stomp his fucking head in, because you know.
Or we send you in first. He grabs you. When he grabs you, me and Tim get on his back.
No, I don't want to be the one who's first.
It's either you or Nick.
It's probably Nick,
Mm.
because he's strong.
Well, no, it doesn't matter. It's a chimp.
It's a
Doesn't matter.
chimp. But with you and Tim,
But we just need his.
I think
we
I
need
think-
him occupied. So we got to distract him with you or Nick. You guys are gonna be the bait, and then when he locks in on you, me, Joe, and Tim take care of business.
I actually think I think
and then
what
you cook the boys dinner and suck us off.
Oh my goodness.
Well, wait, not yet.
Yeah.
We all run at him at the same time. He doesn't know what to do.
I don't like that game plan anymore. We need one guy
Bring
to
up
go
a chimp. I want
forward.
to see if he has a neck to see if you could choke it, because you could choke him probably. Because yeah, that's
Not much there.
But bring up alpha chimp.
Oh, there's not a lot of neck there.
Not a lot of neck.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
Hard to see.
Yeah, that's
so
a lot to
fucked
deal
up.
with. No, bring up the biggest chimp you can
They
find.
don't have a lot of neck.
Well, what you want to do is really bring up hairless chimp, and this is where we really get to it.
No, we didn't say hairless. That's a
No, but I
different
want to
kind
show
of
you. Yeah. So no, just keep going. Yeah, like that. That's what we have to deal with there. That arm, that right there. That's what you're gonna have to come at.
I'm gonna kick him right in those big nuts.
You're gonna kick him in the nuts, but he's got some strength.
Those are huge nuts.
There's some strength in that. If he's 200 pounds, we're having a big problem. Oh Jesus! Look at those teeth. That is not. Look at those legs, and those arms. That is a real fucking problem, isn't it? We're not looking forward to this. Can one guy hold on to that arm?
No, not a chance.
I mean,
Not a chance. It'd be a tough night in the office.
it's a tough night in the office. So what do we do? Look at that thing. You want to fuck with that thing? Like, what are we gonna do here?
We send Rogan first, and he thinks it's his brother because they look pretty similar, right? Both bald, both jacked.
That's right, by the way.
Hairless.
That's right.
We send Rogan to just compromise with him, lower his guard, and then Tim jumps on his back.
You can punch him in the face. You got enough fucking blows
matter.
to his head.
It wouldn't
He's
matter.
gonna get. No,
punches
concussed.
won't do much to him. I think you gotta get him on the ground. Someone gets on his back,
You're gonna
starts
break
choking
your-
him,
yeah.
and we start curb stomp him like American History X.
I mean, you're getting on that back. Where are you gonna put your fucking? That thing is a gremlin. He's a fucking gremlin.
Be a handful.
Yikes.
Yeah. Well, is that it,
Yikesy
Jim?
daisy.
That's it.
I don't think we stand a chance.
Oof. Eugene, Oregon, May 15, 16, 17. Olson's Run. It's a great club. See you soon.
Gene, that's Nike Town.
Yeah. Nike Town. I'm going to have to go.
Don't
have
wear
a
your
little
Nikes,
talk.
kids.
Go have a little talk.
All right, kids, that's it. This is Fine Kid. We're out.
Well, I run into our boy from Joy Mode, Shane, who owns this.
When he
company.
ran in, he goes, "Man, how's that swamp steak doing?"
And I said,
Not
welcome
good.
to the swamp.
You said, "Welcome to the
Look,
swamp."
Joy
Swamp's a
Mode-
little lackadaisical.
Well, he's a guy. What I liked about Shane is that he works out. He stays in shape. He's all about this.
and he
all
cares about
health.
his wiener.
This is an all-natural supplement designed to enhance blood flow. It gives you firmer, more reliable erections.
But what if I'm taking the stuff over the counter?
You
And
can
what,
go ahead
What
and do
about
that.
from the Rhino 5000 at the gas
Yeah,
station?
see how that works
Horrible
out.
side effects.
Oh,
dude.
yeah, I don't know. Read the horror
Oh,
stories.
Lord.
Look, you mix this with a pack of water. I mean, you mix the pack with water. Feel the effects within 45 minutes. Okay. You can also use it if you want to go work out and get more vascular, get blood flow going. Okay. It's a straightforward, effective solution.
Dude, proven ingredients, unlike prescription options that involve doctor visits and refills, Joy Mode provides a straightforward, effective solution. Join over the 200,000 bros who trust Joy Mode to boost their sex game without the side effects.
Give them 30% off a subscription order. Go ahead.
Oh, dude, how about I give you 20% off single purchases, 30% off subscription orders? That's tryjoymode.com. tryjoymode.com. If you can't spell try Joy Mode, probably shouldn't be having sex. That's tryjoymode.com. Use the code FIGHTER.